In this video, we're going to talk about how to get more results in less time. When I do my videos, I always jump in and do my little intro where I say, what's up guys, Ryan here, treadawaytraining.com, where we help busy professionals get more results in less time through online training. So how do we get more results in less time? Do I have some sort of secret training formula that I use to help my clients get the best results? Is there something that I know that you don't know? Well, not exactly. I'm just being more efficient with the workouts that I give my clients. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video, how to be more efficient with your workouts so that you can get more results in less time. And one quick note that I will mention before we get too far into today's discussion, obviously you will notice that I am not on the screen. And the reason for that is, one, I'm getting over a sinus infection, so if I sound a little bit nasally, I do apologize for that. And two, I am very strapped for time this week and I don't have time to edit a video. So that's why we're going to do this kind of little podcast type episode today instead of a video. And I figured what better topic to cover than being efficient with your time, since I am strapped for time this week. And I will ask you one quick favor if you don't mind. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this type of content. If you do enjoy this podcast type content, then make sure to let me know down in the comments, and that might be something that we continue to do going forward. And if you don't like it, then hey, let me know that as well. This could be a one-time thing. We might not do it again. So let me know your feedback, and then we'll kind of see where to go in the future. So let's jump right into the discussion. What is the secret here? What is the secret sauce? What is the thing that I'm doing that other trainers are not doing? The reason why I can get good results with my clients in such short amount of time without having my clients work out 5, 6, 7 days a week. And like I've already mentioned, I've already kind of given the secret away. It's about training efficiency. But how do we do that? How do we make our workouts more efficient? Well, before we get into that, there are a couple things that your workouts have to abide by. I'll go through these really quickly, and the first is progressive overload. And progressive overload is simply making your workouts harder over time. And that sounds pretty obvious. You have to continue adding in difficulty if you want your workout to continue producing results. If you do the same thing over and over and over, you're eventually not going to get any benefit out of it. So the best way is to just add weight. So let's use a super easy example. Let's say you do 3 sets of 10 on a particular exercise, and then you do 100 pounds. And then the next week you do 3 sets of 10 with 105 pounds. So your sets have stayed the same, your reps have stayed the same, and you've added weight. So therefore that exercise is harder. Boom, progressive overload. And so you just continue doing that over time. But that's not the only way that you can progressively overload an exercise. You could keep the weight the same and add reps over time. So let's use that same example, 3 sets of 10 with 100 pounds. So the next week you go in, you do 3 sets of 11 with 100 pounds or 3 sets of 12 with 100 pounds. And then there's still other ways than that you can progressively overload your exercises. You could, let's say you're working out from home and you only have a certain amount of weights available to work out with. You don't work out at a commercial gym with a lot of stuff available that you can just continue adding weight. Okay, well, let's say you do 3 sets of 10 and you only have 50 pounds to work with. Okay, you've maxed out the weight. Well, let's say now you're just going to slow the reps down. So you are doing 1 second concentric and 1 second eccentric, which would be the positive and the negative portion of the rep. So you're doing a 2 second total rep. Well, let's say you slow it down and you do 2 seconds on the positive and the negative portion of the rep. So you're using the same weight and the same reps, but you've made it harder because you've doubled the length of time that it takes you to perform that rep. And there are other ways that you can implement progressive overload, but it's not the main topic for this video, so we're going to move on to talk about frequency next. Frequency is simply the number of times that you train a particular muscle per week. And studies have clearly shown that training a muscle twice per week is more effective than training a muscle once per week. However, it is not clear whether training a muscle 3 or more times per week is more effective than training a muscle twice per week. So, taking that information, our baseline for this effective and efficient workout is we are going to train each muscle twice per week. So in other words, if you're incredibly strapped for time all the time, which a lot of my clients are, I specialize with working with busy professionals, then you can get good results only working out 2 times per week. And I do have some of my clients on a 2-day per week program, and they are getting results off of only 2 days per week. So the next question becomes, how do we train every muscle in the body with the fewest number of exercises in order to save time in those 2 workouts? Now, I made a video on this exact topic, and I will link that as the first link down in the description below. But the way we do that is we follow the 6 main movement categories that I outlined in that video. And those are the vertical push, the vertical pull, the horizontal push, the horizontal pull, the hip hinge, and the squat. And if you perform one exercise from each of those 6 movement patterns, then you will have hit every main muscle group in the entire body with only 6 exercises. That simple. So if you do this twice per week, then you will have trained every single muscle group in the body twice in just 2 very, very short workouts. And that one principle is how I am able to get great results with my clients in such a short amount of time, even though some of them are only working out twice per week. Now, before you go and, eliminate all the exercises that you're currently doing and only do 6 exercises twice a week, I will say that if you were to be able to do more, then it would produce better results for you. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the people who do not have the luxury of going to the gym, 3, 4, 5, 6 times per week. We're talking about people who are working 80 hours, people who have families, people who have other obligations that prevent them from working out all the time, like some other people have the luxury of. So the main point of what we're talking about in this discussion is, if you are this person, I'm talking directly to you right now, if you are this person, be encouraged. Don't, just think that because you are busy, because you have such a demanding job and a family and this and that, don't think that you can't get in shape. You can get in shape. You can get in shape if you can just dedicate 20 to 30 minutes twice per week. I know you have at least that much time that you can dedicate to working out. So if you can do that, then you can get in shape. I have done it with people before. I will do it with people in the future. And maybe you do want to get in shape and you are willing to commit to this, but you just need a little bit of guidance, then let me know. I'll be more than happy to work with you. And actually what I did on New Year's Eve was I put out a coupon code to celebrate the new year, and I'll share that with you guys in this video. If you want to join Treadaway Training, you can join with any of the packages that I offer for 19% off to celebrate 2019. All you have to do is use the coupon code 19OFF19 at checkout. That's 19OFF19 at checkout, and you'll get 19% off in order to help you take that first step towards getting in shape. I'm super excited to work with you guys and gals out there to help you to understand, to help you see that it is possible to get to where you want to go. It is possible to get to your goals. It's possible to look better, to feel better, to be stronger, to be leaner, even if you don't have a massive amount of time to invest in the gym. It's possible, and I'm excited to help you get to where you want to go. But I do understand that some of you out there don't have the funds available to invest in a coach. Believe me, I've been there, I understand, and I don't want to leave you guys out in the cold either. So what I've done is I've put a link down in the description below the link to my training packages for my free workout ebook and my free diet ebook. So make sure to check those out if you don't have the funds available to invest in a coach. And I actually show those 6 movement patterns and talk about different exercises and the muscles that are hit with those exercises. I list those in that workout ebook. So we kind of talk about all the things that we talked about in this video in that workout ebook if you want to check that out. Now, like I said earlier, make sure to let me know down in the comments whether you liked or disliked this type of video so I will know whether or not to put out more podcast type content in the future. The whole goal here is to put out the content that is the most beneficial and the most enjoyable to you who are viewing this video. So make sure to let me know so that I will kind of know what type of content to put out in the future. And if you liked the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really does help out the channel. And if you haven't subscribed already and you want more scientifically sound nutrition and training information without the sensationalism that the media likes to put on it, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can get notified when I put out new videos. I'm super passionate about getting this content out to you guys. I put up videos every Thursday or Friday. And if you want even more content, on 3 p.m. every Sunday, I put up what I call the Treadaway Training Blogcast, which is a blog with an audio option over at treadawaytraining.com/blog. So we would be more than happy to have you over there on Sundays at 3 p.m. I hope your 2019 is off to an amazing start. I will see you Sunday at 3 p.m. on the Treadaway Training Blogcast, so make sure to check that out. As always, God bless you and your family, and I'll see you Sunday.